think it's time to let you know what's going on right now. So, if you've been watching my channel for a really long time, you know that I have been building a school bus. I used to build a bunch of school buses. I'm building a school bus right now into a schoolie conversion, tiny home, tour bus situation. And the build has been going on, you know, and there's a bunch of things that have happened that have prolonged that build time. But I had a lot of people always want to know, like, what is going to be like the first trip you do in your rig, right? And I already had the first trip planned for the bus months ago, right? So my birthday is coming up, and my family lives, well, my mom and JD live in Las Vegas, and I really wanted to do a road trip with my daughter Ember down to Las Vegas and just spend my birthday with my family down there, was the whole plan. And the bus was supposed to be done a long time ago, and this was the trip planned for the first voyage in that thing. And we're just behind. Jaylena is in Texas again, visiting friends. And it's just, you know, it's really a lot of two-man missions right now. I really can't get anything done without her here to help me finish it. So, it's cool. We're going to take the truck, which... this was always meant to, you know, I just as my daily driver truck, and I got this cool little camper back here to be able to haul stuff around because I'm always doing projects, and I've kind of fallen in love with this truck quite a bit, and it's more functional than I thought it would be. So Ember and I are still going to do the road trip. We're getting ready to leave. Ember and I are leaving in a couple days, and I've been doing a bunch of things off camera, errands, getting everything ready to be able to leave for a while. And today I made a little schedule. Today is like getting the truck ready to be lived in. I'm gonna be doing some stuff in there, getting some stuff, testing out a heater. We finally got the heater for this thing. We're gonna test that out. And so today is truck day, and then tomorrow I'm gonna be working on the property, getting the property ready to go, like mow the yard one last time, things like that. So it's kind of what we're up to. All right, put this little cardboard rail, or this cardboard little pathway in here, so that way we can do everything we need to do in here and not just be tracking a bunch of dirt in and out. Wide open truck bed. I have mentioned it in some other videos how I got the stock insulation kit, or the factory insulation kit, from Radica, and it wasn't necessarily what I would normally. I like the fancy, crazy cedar, blah 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 blah. They do like a truck carpet kit in there, which I didn't think was really a vibe, but I didn't realize how functional it was. So you can put Velcro bags up. Now, if anybody's made cabinets for a DIY van conversion, you know it can be a real pain in the butt, not to mention weight. So this is a big deal to me. Being able to put like Velcro bags up and have your storage weigh nothing and be super simple and functional. Super rad. So I found these bags. I bought these with 0 discount from AT Overland, Oregon AT, like Velcro bags. It's made for that. They make a camper where they do the same type of carpet interior. I'm not trying to sell you on this stuff. I just think it's really cool. I want to share. So what we're gonna do right now is put all of our storage solutions up on the wall with Velcro. Let's do it. You got your carpeted wall, and then you've got the Velcro. So let's, this would be cool right here. Okay, bam. And I like it's clear. You can see what's in. I don't know. I'm kind of a fan right now. So if anybody goes and gets any of these Oregon AT bags, they let them know I sent you. So maybe they'll hook me up in the future. Alright, got those bags set up. Look at all the, like, you don't even notice you don't have like the storage on the walls and stuff until you have it. But boom, look at all them. Look at all that just storage with that empty space. I'm gonna do more. I just wanted, this is a lot, right? You could obviously fill this whole thing up if you wanted to. There's even room above here. I'm probably just gonna do a first aid kit at another time. But it's like, I'm just trying to get it functional to live out of for the next couple weeks. And I'm not made of money. That stuff does cost money. So this is gonna be good for now. Let's hop on the next project. All right. I guess I wanna say this. People that build buses a certain way because it's been done a certain way. People that build vans a certain way, so it's like they all have kind of their own thing, right? And I've been doing buses for a long time, done some vans, really never done a truck till now, and I didn't build this, I'm just kind of using it. But one of the things that I started seeing in the van conversion world a while back was L-track. I thought it was really ugly, but like I didn't know how functional it was. Let me show you. See this little L-track right here? This comes with the Radica, and you can just, you know, do that. But so I got these little hooks right here, and this is gonna be so cool for like hanging a dish towel to dry or something like that. And then obviously I can clip, I don't know, like I'm kind of down with the L-track. So if I ever do another build, I think this is something to really, I think this is more functional than I anticipated. So I'm gonna put a hook on this side. I'm gonna put a hook on this side just so we can hang towels, hand towels, or if Ember and I hit a pool up, our towels type of thing. So show you that. I made these blinds the other day. This is like a blind or a blackout kit, like off Amazon. I'll put a link. You just cut this to size and put these Velcro tabs again with the dang Velcro. But also, like, you can have, if you don't have a carpet, you can put the sticky side on something, adhere it to something, and still do the same thing. But I'm just gonna go ahead and put the blinds on this window and that window because we're gonna kind of be on the road. And I want some privacy. We have been truck camping in this, and I haven't been using those blinds just because I'm out in the wilderness, but I'm gonna go ahead and just put those on and probably just leave them on. And I will say maybe that's the one thing I would do, one of the things I would do differently if I ordered this camper again. I don't think I'd put a window against the cab because like my truck was from California. It's already tinted, or all the windows are tinted, and I can't even see through this thing anyways, really, or very well at all. So it's like, it'd just be it'd be more insulation, it should be one more thing I don't gotta deal with. And then I love having the window here, but I would do another one of those Arctic turns, just so it's got the built-in blind, because it's really, those windows are so nice. So I don't think I would do a cab side window, and I would do another Arctic turn here, so I could pull the blind when I want the whatever, can pop it, airflow. It's one of the things I would do differently. here's the big one. If you've been watching my videos, you know I've been talking about the heating situation in here. Like I've been doing the heating blanket and blah, 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 right? So finally got the Velvet. This is, if you watch my bus building video, you know that I put a Velvet diesel heater in the bus that I'm building, and I was super duper impressed with it, right? So this is like a portable heater that they make, and it's thermostat controlled. It's made to be portable, and I'll kind of show you what the plan is. So the plan is, because I do have Ember with me, I want to stay super comfortable in there, is I got this hook that I need to check the tracking that I was going to hang here, and then just clip the heater, hang it against the truck, and then it has a quick connect I'll show you that would attach to the hose and duct the heat in, and then I would run the power. I don't need to mess with that. I would run the power over here to the power station and probably just Velcro up the controller somewhere. So one thing I'm gonna say though is they were supposed to send me a tank that clipped right here that I would fill, and this is a gasoline version, right? The reason I went gas is the truck is gas, so I want to be able to carry spare gas that I could use in the heater and in the truck instead of carrying two different fuel sources. Super bummer they didn't send me the tank, so we're gonna have to rig something up. But basically what we need to do right now is get this heater. I want to hook it up, test it, and make sure it works. You know what I'm saying? And then like I'm gonna feel great once I've got like thermostat controlled heat in there. I'll feel great about it. Give you an update on what's going on. I'm getting super slowed down on this heater install. So since I don't have the tank on the Velvet, it's trying to prime this whole line right here, and it's just taking way too long to prime. There's no way that's usable in the real world to like functionally use the thing. So I had an old Hickory diesel heater laying around, and then this tube won't fit the adapter for the Radica. So it's like I'm leaving in a couple days. I just don't have what I need. The Velvet is what I want to use because it's thermostat controlled, but I just don't have all the parts to make that work for real right now, and I'm just a little frustrated. So I think what I'm gonna do is hook the Velvet back up and just cut the fuel line so that I could just stick a fuel line in a tank, use it, and then when the actual tank shows up, I'll figure that out then. But I just need to make this work right now. I have a 2.5-year-old daughter. I'm not gonna take her in this thing and be comfortable. So mandatory. I think that's the plan. Okay, I was frustrated. Redid all this, and then I cut the fuel line way down to just stick in there to suck fuel out. I just realized that that's not even gonna go down to the bottom of the tank. Anyways, I just want this thing to work. I could probably redo this connection myself, but I just need this to work. Let's see if we can get it to fire. Alright, I'm done. I have lost a good part of my workday, and I'm paying a babysitter to be here for 4 days. I've already spent 2 days just so I could try and get a whole bunch of stuff done to try and be able to leave. I've lost at least half this day trying to get the heater, one of the heaters going. I think what's going on, I'm starting to think it's not fuel related. I remember when I was installing diesel heaters like in the buses, and these little power stations actually don't have enough power to ignite the heaters. you have to like install, like it's only a 10 amp output. I don't think it's enough power. So I guess I haven't tried to run it by itself. Maybe I'll try that one more time, but because I am going through like a dongle, so maybe that's what's going on. I'll try it one more time by just putting it straight to the power station, see if it ignites. I don't think it's fuel now. I think it's power related, so it's not the heater's fault. I'm not getting enough amps on startup. So none of this stuff is the permanent power solution in here. Everything has kind of been temporary. I've been using this thing, but I'm pretty frustrated because I've lost so much time today. Today was the day I allotted to get the truck done, and then tomorrow I need to get the house ready. So we'll see if we make it. Yo, I think it just fired up. I'm surprised. We're gonna see, but I think that it was the dongle. I don't think it was getting enough amps through this dongle. That's why I wasn't firing up. It wasn't fuel. So we're gonna let this thing cook for a minute. We're still running out of time, but can you see my whole demeanor change? So I think it's working. Oh yeah, that's feeling like heat now. Okay, so it was power. It was power, the dongle, no bueno. Gotta go straight to the source right there. I'm gonna let that cook for a minute because this is the first time that that's been turned on. I'm trying to bring the EcoFlows, not the Blue Eddy. I'm not sponsored on power at all on this trip right now. I just like the EcoFlows better. I just like the way that the solar plugs into the EcoFlow on the back, so I want to take that, but it's working. I would like to thank Groove Life for being this week's video sponsor. They sent us over their Tungsten Platinum Edition ring. Traditional ring problems are swamp finger, skin irritation, and no airflow. Groove Life patented interior grooves for breathability. Curved comfort fit designed for maximum comfort with a natural ergonomic fit. Hypoallergenic, safe for sensitive skin, perfect for all-day wear. Durability and premium materials built to last with hard scratch-resistant tungsten. Inner groove sweat resistance keeps moisture out for all-day comfort. Stylish and scratch-resistant, maintains its polished appearance over time. Warranty backed by a comprehensive warranty for just that added peace of mind. Thanks Groove Life for being this week's video sponsor. If you would like to learn more, visit the description box below. Welcome back to another day. So we're getting ready to leave for a big old road trip, and I have been spending more time with the heater and the power stations. So having thermostat controlled heat is legit. One thing I will say, my little EcoFlow Delta 3 cannot power that heater. That's what I've learned this morning. The Blue Eddies can handle it, but I want to show you something. The Blue Eddy says they have a 10 amp 12 volt output. The EcoFlow doesn't say what it has, so I think it's probably less than 10 amps. I don't think it's enough to juice that. That's also a tiny little power station. It's not even a third of the size of these. Can you tell? So this is a very unsponsored segment. I just want to teach some of you guys out there what we're running into here. Anyways, today's mission is I want to mow the yard. We got to do laundry. We need to pack. And I want to be ready to leave tomorrow. So we're just going to hop on some missions. I need to load the truck. Yeah, I'm just excited to go. So let's just pack stuff up. Truck is loaded. I put a little strap. I have so many different heat sources. I've got the propane heater, I've got the Velvet gasoline heater, I've got an electric heater and extension cord in case we get like hookup sites. I just want to make sure that Ember Wild is comfortable. It's my priority. This thing is loaded. I've got all kinds of stuff up there. Even I didn't fill all the bags, but I started tossing stuff in the bags. Oh man, I didn't obviously film that just because I just needed to get it done. This is my last day. I still have to mow the yard and stuff, and it's way past lunchtime, so I'm gonna go eat some food that I can work on everything and get ready to go. Oh yeah, I haven't put the fridge in yet. I'm actually waiting on Indel B to send me a fridge. So Indel B is a sponsor of the bus, and a lot of the sponsors on the bus are coming into this project, and this one's getting a lot more airtime because it's done, you know. And just so you know, anybody's been following the bus build, I think I talked about it earlier in the video, but this is supposed to be the maiden voyage of the bus. We didn't get done, but I'm doing it anyways. And when we get back, so Jaylena is gonna meet us in Vegas, and we're gonna do a really rad truck trip all the way back, hitting some really cool spots as a whole family, living out of the truck for a while. And then when we get back, we are going to why does Halo always show up when I'm trying to film? When we get back, we're gonna get the bus done. We're gonna take a week, get the bus done, get it knocked out, and then figure out a different maiden voyage for the bus. So I'm gonna go inside and eat something. I haven't really ate anything. And then we got to do some stuff around the house, you know. Got to replace batteries in the cameras, make sure we can keep an eye on this place, and just get everything dialed in. And yeah, you know, I guess I should say this place is going to be completely surveillanced. Also, Debbie, who watches Ember, is going to be coming by here and just checking on everything for anybody with ill intentions. And you also don't know when this video is as far as the timeline, just so you know. So anyways, I'm gonna go inside and eat something. All right, check it out. We got shrimp fried rice, avocado, apple. Looks like Ember Wild's gonna have some apple too, huh, baby girl? Alright y'all, I'll give you more of an update later, but getting dinner going. Ember wanted a corn dog. Do you like your corn dog? Mm-hmm. I'll show you what I'm gonna make. So this is what I'm having, and pretty tired. We went hard. Like I said, I'll give you a better update later, and I'll show you when dinner's done. But I think I showed you lunch. Lunch was epic, but we're chilling, and this is our last day at the mountain. Are you excited to go to Vegas? Mm-hmm. Yeah?
I'm going to the swimming pool with them.
Yeah, so talk to you in a little bit. Ember smashed her corn dog, and that's my Korean barbecue rice. Got a splash of green dragon sauce and just a splash of some brown hickory Sweet Baby Ray's. Alright y'all, we have come to the end of this video. We have been getting ready to go on our maiden voyage. Supposed to be the bus, but the bus isn't done, so Ember and I are going anyways. And Jaylina is in Texas visiting some friends and family. And Ember and I are going to be down there for a bit, and then Jaylina is going to join us, and then we're going to do a trip back up and hit some really cool spots. I'm really excited. And it's kind of sad that this was the maiden voyage for the bus that was planned for a long time, and we didn't make it. So, but when we get back from the trip, we're gonna finish the bus and we're gonna find a new maiden voyage. And then Ember's really excited to go check out some of those Las Vegas pools, huh? You can go swimming?
With lotion.
You can go swimming with lotion? Okay. All right, y'all. I know this one was a little crazy, but thank you so much for watching. If you're a long-time subscriber, you know we have so much love and appreciation for you. And if you just happen to click on this video, make sure to subscribe. Thanks for watching. Bye. You want to say bye?
No, wacky.
You want to say bye?
Uh-huh.
Okay, say bye.
Bye.
Bye.